Bro, I got nothing to say. I got nothing to talk about. All I do every day is just like cook eggs and make beets. Like, no, what am I gonna rap about? I'd make a crispy egg. So what you do is you heat up a stainless steel pan till it's like almost smoking. When you put the olive oil in, you drop a little bit of olive oil in, you drop 2 eggs right into that. They're gonna explode a little bit. They're gonna get crazy. They're gonna bubble. It's okay. You just let the egg do its thing. It'll form a crisp around the edges. Dried oregano, sea salt, crushed black pepper, pepperoncino.
Yo, that sounds fire. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I cook eggs for real.
You can't be talking about food, man. I didn't even eat this morning.
Yeah, true. We haven't eaten yet.
Yeah. How did me and Kimmy Beets link up? Well, really, what happened was I was on the Taboo tour at the time, and Mark was like, yo, I want to get you in the booth with Kimmy Beets and stuff like that. So we ended up just linking up and just making stuff.
So we had made probably like 2 or 3 or 4 songs over the course of like 4 or 5 sessions the first year that we met, and nothing really stood out that crazy. And then we ended up having a beef over a record. A beat got used for something else. It was supposed to be on Zoo. Denzel hated me for 9 months. It was a very
I thought it was like 6 or 7 months, but I hated this man for a long time. It was like an anti-Kimmy Beets. Anything that had something to do with him, I did not want to hear it.
Do you remember what
No.
you don't want to talk?
I don't like putting names in there, man. I don't want. Look, I don't do that rapper shit. Whatever it is.
And then the cave started, and when Freddie did the cave, his cousin had showed him that, and he hit me up like, shit kind of hard, like da 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 da. And then we did the cave episode, and we started Unlocked that day.
Yeah.
The cave was the first time that me and Denzel had seen each other since we had like a real altercation about a song. And we had spoken on the phone a little bit, tried to like crush things as men and just get down to making some music together again. But he came there that day, and when we had finished the episode, these are just episodes. Like the cave isn't really about the song, it's about the banter and about the people on the show. So when we had finished that song, the song came out super hard. We actually heard it today, and I was like, this sounds crazy.
Yeah, the cave, the freestyle, the season finale, I was just like.
It was one of the only episodes that felt like a real song or like a real moment. And so that day he stuck around, and the first song we made after that is the first real song you hear on the project.
But that had to happen,
I don't think this project would be this project if we hadn't had the relationship we had. Everything been perfect and cool, and I had one song on Zoo and this and that, there would probably be no reason for us to get in and make Unlocked, So everything happens for a reason.
Because after I called him, we squashed everything, I was over it. I said, long as, this is one thing, I don't want beats you already made. I want beats from scratch if we're gonna be in a studio together. And he was like, for sure, that was it.
That's how we did it, yeah. I've gotten myself in trouble before by preaching how important it is to be with the artist, because some kids make it like they feel like you're saying, if you're not in the room with a rapper, you're not a real producer, da-da-da. That's not the truth. There's great records that get made over the internet and over the phone all the time, but when you are in the room with someone, especially someone like Denzel, and every crazy idea or weird thing they might say, you can take into account and include that in what you're making. And whenever you're recording the vocals or whenever they're making the song happen, you can be there to say, oh, well, he wanted it to feel like this. Let me make this left turn here where I would have made a right turn. That's what you don't get whenever you're just sending beats in an email.
Yeah.
Projects can't feel as cohesive as this whenever it's all talked about on the phone here and there.
The only thing we really talked on the phone about, it wasn't about the music. The music was already made. It was just the planning, the plan, like how we were gonna execute this plan. And he didn't know how serious I could get when it comes down to executing something. So when he's seen it firsthand with Unlocked and everything, then he got a glimpse like, oh shit, whatever he was saying, he actually was about doing,
Yeah, a lot of artists say things in the studio about, I want the video to be this, I want the merch to be this, we're gonna do this premiere and all this kind of stuff, and nothing ends up happening. It's not always their fault. It might be their team, might be the label, it could be anything, but everything we spoke about in that 3-day period happened. We did a secret show in New York, we did a film premiere, we put out a movie basically, it's 20 minutes long. It's like, these were all the things he was saying to me, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool, we'll see it when you see it. And it really came to fruition.
We had this thing set up. As soon as we finished the project, boom, got it mixed, got it mastered, and that was it. Got the cover done, that was it. We was ready to go. Now it was talking about like what we're gonna do with videos, and knowing that how we made it, we didn't want no singles. There's no singles. Like the project is the single, So we ended up just taking that and running with it and making a pretty much like a 23 short film, 23-minute short film, which would probably be an episode that you see on TV without commercials.
But we had to figure out a way to get people to tune into something long form. No snippet or perfect artwork or whatever that me and Denzel drop is gonna get that much hype. And that's where all the beef shit came into play. He came into my live, started yelling at me. On Twitter, he tweeted how he don't fuck with producers, all this type of shit. Those tweets, those moments, 18,000 retweets in 2 seconds, 20,000 likes in 2 seconds. When you post your artwork, it gets this many likes. Whenever you start beefing, it gets this many likes. So we took a little book out, a couple people's pages, and just tried to hype it up that way and see if it impacted anybody.
And it did.
And it did. And literally that whole morning was and Complex and all these big people posting about this beef between me and Denzel and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we tricked y'all.
Yeah, we fooled
and now
everybody.
Everybody watched the movie and everybody was all up in arms, but the only kids who were really up in arms about it were the kids who 10 minutes ago were like, oh, they about to beat each other's ass, da, 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 and they found out it was fake and they got tricked.
You know, they was like, well, what the fuck? So it's just like every rapper that I know, when they hate another rapper or whoever the case may be, it's like high school shit. Y'all talking shit, but y'all ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took that and I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk shit, but we gonna make money for talking shit. But I really wanted to do something like Gorillaz style. You know, like, you ever watch the Gorillaz music videos? I wanted to do something like that for Diet. But like, each track, based on how it sounds, was based off like something that came from my childhood. Like, if you hear Cosmic, it sounds like you're going to war. It's like a fight track that you hear in a movie. So Cowboy Bebop was like the base of that, because Shinichiro Watanabe, that's one of my favorite directors, you know? So I used that as inspiration for that, and Samurai Champloo. When it came down to just, you know, track 2, which was Take It Back, we had to use the Uzumaki because it's in your face and it's dark, it's gritty, it starts in, it creeps in. So we used something from the Junji world, who created Uzumaki, and just made that what it was.
But these were like conversations throughout the music process where he would say, this feels like this. Imagine if this song goes to here and then we're gonna be in this world and we're gonna look like Robot Chicken and da-da-da, all these different things. And like, he had this whole plan set up of the visuals when I'm only ever thinking about the music, you know what I mean? That's even beyond me. And he would say all this stuff and I'd be like, yeah, cool. And then he would send me drawings and I'd be like, is that me? Like, yeah, cool. And then all of a sudden we're on a film set, we're doing voiceovers, we got these outfits that are designed by him, we have all these things going on. He really saw the whole picture, and his team and his label and myself like just helped him execute it, and that's what the short film is.
Yeah, it's really about the artistry with me, man. You know, I know it's like that with Kenny too, so we both met somewhere in the middle.
Real artist shit.
We're gonna do another project, we're gonna do a sequel, episode 2. It's gonna have animated shorts in there, but it's not gonna be fully animated shorts. It's just gonna be different worlds, you know? Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you see a 20-minute episode of your favorite show, you're like, where are the other 10 episodes type shit? Like, when you listen to a whole album, you're like, cool, see the next album in a year. This didn't feel like an album, so doing another one doesn't feel like a follow-up or a sequel or whatever. It's just like, we on episode 2.
Exactly.
Now, we're gonna quiz each other and find out who really knows who.
Okay.
Let me start. What's my full name?
Kenneth Bloom III.
Oh, I'll give you that. My middle name is Charles, but we're gonna let that slide.
All right, what's my full name? This is the easiest fucking question on
Denzel Curry?
Oh my God.
When is my birthday?
May.
How do you even know that?
Yeah, you're a Taurus, bro. You're May something. What is it, May 10th, 11th?
It's 10th. That's crazy. He really knows my birthday.
When is my birthday?
December 25th. God of this rap shit.
Hell nah, nigga. Yo, that's hard, though. It's February 16th.
Ooh, yeah, that was my second guess. What city was I born in?
Connecticut?
How do you know me so well? That's a state, but yeah, I was born in Connecticut. What city?
Massachusetts?
That's another state.
That's another state. Connecticut? I don't know, man. It's fine.
I was born in Greenwich, Connecticut. I don't like to talk about it.
What city was I born in?
Carroll City.
Okay, you got it.
Let's go. Name as many of my projects as you can.
777, Anger Management, Netflix and Deal. Can I say Loud Play? I can say Loud.
No, that's not a project.
Oh, can I say Unlocked then?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Unlocked.
You already gonna beat me.
What's the Freddie Gibbs project?
Freddie.
Yeah. Name as many of my projects as you can.
Zoo, I'm thinking about all song names.
Got albums.
Blood In, Blood Out.
That's technically not a project, bro.
What it came out before Unlocked? What is that?
That's a mix. That's a mix. I didn't count that as a project.
What's the song guy with the word? Zeltron's not a project.
Nah, that's me.
That's just a person.
It's just me.
What's the one? Don't one have like nostalgia in the name or
Oh
something?
yeah, it's Nostalgia 64.
Nostalgia 64. What was the early one that Ben was talking about? I'm tapped out. Unlocked. Unlocked part
Unlocked,
2.
okay. Unlocked. Because Unlocked part 2 is coming, so I'm gonna count that.
Ooh, you don't even. This one don't apply to you. What's my favorite strain?
You like a hybrid.
Yeah, I do. My favorite strain is probably right now Biscoff. It's a little bit of biscotti mixed with a little bit of something else. It's fire.
What's my favorite strain?
Sobriety.
You got that right.
What's my favorite cereal?
Okay, shit, I don't know that, dog.
You got like a Lucky Charms vibe. You got like a Captain
Ooh,
Crunch.
me, you said my favorite cereal?
Your personality makes me feel like peanut butter Captain Crunch.
I'm more of a Reese's cereal guy.
Can I get that one?
That is
I'm taking that one.
Okay.
What's my favorite?
You look like a Frosted Flakes ass nigga.
Close, but no.
Is it Kellogg cereal?
I think so. Yeah, it's Kellogg.
Is it Kellogg cereal? Fruit Loops.
No. I think healthier.
Healthier. Raisin Bran.
Ooh, I like the Special K with the chocolate.
Damn.
You ever had the Special K with the chocolate? It busts.
That shit bangs.
It is so
That shit
crazy.
does bang.
Because it's in the part of the aisle where you're like, I'm not fucking with anything over here. But I'll tell you. Thank you. Shout out Kellogg's. What's my favorite snack?
Shit. Chips.
Yeah. You don't know. How do you know all this shit? What do you mean it varies?
I don't know, man. You probably you look like one of them salt and vinegar ass niggas. Maybe Pringles.
I'll take a sour cream and onion Pringle will get me.
Yeah. What's my favorite snack, bro?
Your shit like Ear One acai bowl.
Damn, he got that right. Yeah, that is my favorite
Let's
snack.
go.
That actually is my favorite snack, actually.
Who's my favorite rapper?
Shit. Damn, I don't know, man.
It's an easy one.
Is that easy? Oh, Key.
Yeah.
Key's your favorite rapper?
He's my favorite rapper.
Who's my favorite rapper? You should know this. He's one half of a duo that's one half of a duo. Think of the best duo of all time.
Andre.
Thank you.
Let's go.
What's my favorite cartoon?
See, for you, this is hard. Can I say Cowboy Bebop?
That's one of them.
You can't casually
no,
talk
it's
about
a-
anime with him. It's gonna end real fast.
What's your favorite cartoon? Kenny Beets' favorite cartoon. Do you even watch cartoons?
Not like that.
I know you don't.
I do have a favorite though.
I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here.
He gonna say some deep cut anime shit that no one
Nah.
knows.
BoJack Horseman?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the vibe I give you is BoJack Horseman,
Yeah.
bruh. No.
What's your favorite cartoon? This is the only question I got wrong.
My favorite cartoon right now, I really like Big Mouth. I think Big Mouth is funny.
Yeah, that shit is funny as fuck.
When I was growing up, Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, really? Oh, damn.
Yeah, but you can't
You got
say-
him in the whole.
You can't say Dragon Ball Z to him because he'll start sunning you because that's like entry level anime shit. So he'll start getting so mad.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, everybody loves that. I grew up on that. That's an entry. But Cowboy Bebop, as what it is, that's my shit. Yo, this is Denzel Curry.
And this is Kenny Beets. Go
And-
stream unlocked right now.
We're the unofficial official duo.
Shout out to Complex. Cool.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I actually knew more about you than you thought.
Crush that. I started blanking on projects.
That's how you know I'm a true friend, motherfucker.